And some positive news to start the day after going missing yesterday evening, being out in the elements all night. A man from Flamborough was thankfully found alive this afternoon.
Yeah, he was pinned under his all-terrain vehicle in a rural area. And as Matt Ingram reports, it took a hunter's trained eye to track him down.
The sound of four-wheelers and emergency vehicles pierced the stillness of this idyllic piece of rural Flamborough this morning. The commotion all part of a massive search of a vast swath of territory looking for missing Flamborough man Robert King. The 44-year-old was last seen leaving his Safari Road home yesterday evening, going for a ride on his Rhino Yamaha side-by-side vehicle.
It's a vast area.
Constable Indy Barrage says local volunteers with knowledge of the area helped, along with Hamilton Fire Search and Rescue, Military Search and Rescue, and a civilian air search and rescue team. His family tried to find him last night, but when that didn't work, they called police, who arrived after midnight and began their search. But there were few clues to go on.
Much isn't known about where he usually travels to and his directions, but what we were told is he goes for rides quite often. He's very familiar with the area.
Hamilton police have set up a command post at this storage business on Safari Road, not very far at all from where King lives. They're asking anyone who wants to help look for him to come here first and check in with the search managers. They're keeping track of where everybody's looking and what areas still need to be searched. Moments later, a squad of volunteers on ATVs sped out of the area, with one man saying they found him. CHCH News followed them to this field just a few kilometers away near Carlisle Road and Highway 6, where a volunteer located King pinned under his vehicle. You can see first responders picking it up and off of him as medics attend to him. He's then carried towards a military helicopter from the 1st Canadian Air Division's Joint Rescue Coordination Center in Trenton. The chopper takes off, taking King away to hospital for treatment of his serious injuries.
Everybody was looking. Everybody did a great job.
Volunteers say this man, Dave Keller, is responsible for finding King.
If it's not the biggest deer, biggest moose, it's our buddy pinned under a machine. That's Dave.
Fellow volunteer Jeremy Kovac says none of King's friends and family thought he would cross over to this side of Highway 6, but Keller is a hunter and noticed wheel tracks that were a bit wider than normal, which he followed.
As he came in this area, he saw it on its side and he was pinned.
Police say King is doing better since his arrival in hospital. He suffered an injury to his arm, which was pinned under the vehicle from about 7 last night until early this afternoon. It's unknown how exactly King's vehicle ended up on top of him, but regardless, this is truly a happy ending that comes thanks to the hard work of community volunteers. Back to you.